Hey, so now you can see a question in front of you. The question says 1 upon x minus 2 into x minus 1 plus 1 upon x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3. So now let us see how to approach this question and how to basically solve this question. So let us start. Say what we'll do. As you can see here, both these terms, first term which says 1 upon x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus 1 upon x minus 2 x minus 3 has x minus 2 as the common factor. So as we can analyze from seeing this, we can take out x minus 2 common from this. So we'll be doing the same here. I'll be taking out x minus 2. So 1 upon x minus 2 is common, and the remaining term we'll be writing it as it is, 1 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon x minus 3, right? So we have just written out we have taken out the factor 1 upon x minus 2, and the remaining is 1 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon x minus 3, and this is equal to our RHS 2 by 3. Now let us write down and simplify it further. So this becomes 1 upon x minus 2. Now you know that in this question, can you just tell me the values that x cannot take? You know that any number can never have any fraction, may it be a polynomial, an integer, they can never have 0 in its denominator. Now I know that if I keep x as say for example 1 or 2 or 3, this denominators will become 0. So x can never be equal to 1, 2 or 3. So if we are getting 1, 2 and 3 in our answer, we will obviously neglect that value. So now we have 1 upon x minus 2. Now let us try to simplify this. This becomes x minus 3 plus x minus 1, obviously by cross multiplication, and in the denominator I have x minus 1, x minus 3, and this is equal to RHS 2 by 3. So now further simplifying, I have 1 upon x minus 2 as it is, and this x plus x becomes 2x, minus 3 minus 1 becomes minus 4 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 3, and this is equal to 2 by 3. Now what I'll do, now you can see here that 2x minus 4, I can take out 2 as a common factor from here. So it becomes 1 upon x minus 2 into 2, I'll take it out common, remaining is x minus 2 once again, divided by x minus 1 into x minus 3 equal to, please go away. Yeah, this is equal to 2 by 3, right? So this is what we have here in front of us. That is, after simplifying the given LHS, we are getting this expression that 1 upon x minus 2 into 2x minus 2 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 3, I'll put a bracket here, is equal to 2 by 3. Now there is a very interesting thing to see here. What is it? This 2 and this 2. You can see it here. So what I'll do, I'll multiply both sides by 1 by 2. This side by 1 by 2, this side again by 1 by 2. Why I am doing that? In order to cancel out this 2 and this 2, because this 2 will be cancelled out, which will relatively simplify my problem here. So this 2 cancelled out, this 2 again cancelled out. This again you can see here, x minus 2 is in denominator, and again we have x minus 2 in the numerator. Now you know that x cannot be equal to 2, so that is the reason we will cancel out these both factors as well. So now let us see what do we get finally and what are the values of x that we can expect from here. So first of all, write out the remaining terms that are left behind after cutting out the terms, unnecessary terms. So I have 1 in the numerator divided by x minus 1 into x minus 3. This is equal to 1 by 3. Now what I'll do, I'll just cross multiply. That is, I'll multiply this and this. So now let us see what we'll be getting here. So I have 3 is equal to x minus 1 into x minus 3. Now let us try to open up this. See, now I cannot say from here that, like you might be thinking that I can directly say that x can be equal to 1 or x can be equal to 3. That is wrong. That can only be said if we would have x minus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. Then x can be equal to 1 or x can be equal to 3. But since this is equal to 3, so I cannot say that x will be equal to 1 or 3, right? So what we'll be doing here, we'll try to make a quadratic equation and then we'll try to find its roots in order to get the values of x. So I will just rearrange the terms, and this 3 is equal to, now let us try to open up these brackets. So I have x into x minus 3 minus 1 into x minus 3, which gives me x square minus 3x minus 6 plus of 3. So finally I have 3 is equal to x square minus 4x plus 3. Now what I'll do, I'll subtract 3 from both the sides. Minus 3, minus 3. So plus 3 minus 3 cancelled, plus 3 minus 3 cancelled. So finally I have x square minus 4x is equal to 0. A much simplified form of the equation that we had initially. So that is actually the meaning of solving. That is what we are doing. That is what we are trying to do here. So now what we'll do, I'll take out x common. So it becomes x into x minus 4 is equal to 0. So in order to become this expression should be equal to 0, two things are possible, that is either x should be equal to 0 or x minus 4 should be equal to 0, right? So from here I can say that x is either equal to 0 or x is equal to 4. This is the final value of the expression that I have, that the solution of this given question, that is x is equal to 0, 4, both the values will satisfy the given equation.